Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Revive Code. I'm Manushi. In our last video, we learned what is accessibility, why it's matter, and how it's help user with disabilities interact with website better. Today we are going to build a fully accessible model in React.js with keyboard navigation, focus management, and area rules. Let's start. I have already created a basic React project called my app. Please note, in this video, I won't be covering how to install the React project or it's explain the fundamentals or the basic. Only we will focus the implementing accessibility features in React through the practical and the real world example. Fun file modal.jsx. Here I'm just going to a basic Modal.js RFC, the shortcode. We don't need that React here. And one more thing here in the app.js, we need to add. So here we don't need that. And this one also we don't need. All I deleted. Add in modal our and now we need to run npm run dev and let's check. This is the page is running localhost 5173 and this is the modal. So our app is running. Pass the props like open and on close. If not open, then return null. So here I just modify the actual model. We can check with like h1 tag. Sorry, h h1 tag like accessibility within modal. We can create the button here. That is the cancel button and another one we need focus, right? So for example purpose we can check that the focus button with keyboard use uses. This is our modal. Within the app.js, just modify some code here. Const open or set open equal to state. First, we need to set the false. Next, here modal, go with open equal to open, and another one on close. We create a function here. Set open false. We can create the button here. One button called the open modal, and here we can pass the on click function with one function. Set open, here it's need a true. That is, save it. And here the on close also we have to create here. The on close we need to pass on click equal to on close, and yeah, now it is correct. So here we can see that the open modal is come within a button. So if I click it, so our modal it is showing accessibility within modal, and there is a cancel button, and another one is the focus. So this is the cancel, open modal, focus button. Nothing, only for the focus come. Let's style into it. I'm just writing one code within a div. So there is a style JSX format here we are using. Within that we can write the div positioning fixed And instead of doing the div, we can add the class name here, that is the modal wrapper. Modal wrapper. So we can check with modal wrapper. Modal wrapper position fixed. Top 0, left 0, right 0, and bottom also 0, and display, it's a flex. Justify content. Justify content, we can check with center. Align items, it's a center also. And background should be background RGBA 000 0 point. We can check with 4. Then within that we have to pass that. Now just check the design, what it's come. um, so it is like a messed up, so inspect it first. This is the modal wrapper, entirely it is coming perfectly. And within, okay, we can do one thing, we can do within a div. So add it here within another div here. And class name should be inner model. So we can go with that, the css dot inner model. Background should be white, or background should be white. Color code is FFF. And pad sorry padding, we can check with uh, 2 rem 2 rem. And another thing, we can go with that border width So px solid like ccc. Now check with, yeah, it is coming, but open modal also be. So within a inner model, oh, spelling mistake. So here is the background. Now our model is coming perfectly, but we need some space here. So within button we can do the margin, um, one rem also fine. Margin, it is fine. So cancel it. Open model. Yeah, it is coming fine. Button, margin 0 1 rem. Our code is running perfectly with styling, but this is not the accessibility in the model. So how to update this code with like keyboard friendly, focus friendly, and also screen reader friendly? We need to added a small script here to close the model when the user press the escape button, and this makes it more interactive and especially for the keyboard user. So here within that, before if condition, create a use effect, pass the blank array now, and here we just created one function, another the handle key. So we can write down the name of handle key for escape button. Mm, pass the value of event, and if e dot key equal to escape, then on close, this one. Okay, so when we are just pressing the within our keyboard, if we press the escape button, so the modal will be closed. Function close here, and another thing is we can go with the key down button also we need. So whenever we just handle the keyboard, so that time key down button also we need. document dot add event listener key down with handle key and return document dot add event listener key down handle key and also here we need to pass that on place. Document dot add event listener key down handle key add the listener when the modal opens, and next returning document add event listener key down handle key. That means this is the cleanup function. It removes the listeners when the component unmount. Now test with the keyboard. So first tab it, enter. If I press the escape button, it is working. We are working with the screen readers. We need to use here like a role, area label, so that screen reader know that it is a model. It is like a cancel button or focus button, like that. So let's do that first. Here that is the modal wrapper. It is a main modal, so we can write down the role equal to like a dialog and area modal equal to true and area label by area label by we can write down like a modal uh, title here, and area also describe we can use that describe by modal description button autofocus we can use. So here role dialog means it is like the identifies the element as a modal dialog. Next like aria modal true, it is like that the tells the assistive take this is the model that disables interaction outside, and that is the area label by modal title, so it is called like link to the heading as a title. And next, that is the description. So it is like a context inside the model, and here we can add the indexing also. So if we need to add here the indexing, so we can write down there is like a -1 something. So that means the makes the container programmatically focusable and useful, that if you want to manually focus the model when it's open. And this is the autofocus, so whenever the button focus, so it is like a always focus. Now we can check with our accessibility that it is working or not. So if I go with the accessibility, click the open modal. If it is cancelled, again opening, it's a focus, and tab is also be working fine. And when it is like a focus, and so here we just tab it and cancel it by entering, or also here it is a tab it, enter it, tab it, escape. So now we can check that here, that is the area label by, we can just open model. If we click on that, that is the model. So here we can see that is the role, area model, area label by, and area description, it is coming properly. And this is the inner model, so that is the h1. So I'm not added here, so it is like a inactive right now. And here only for the accessibility content is there, that is the accessibility within model. So this is the title, whatever the title is there, so I'm just added. And button, here we can check that is the role of the button here, content, and it is the focusable true. And this is like a autofocus, you can see that this is a focused true. Now check with the screen reader.
Apo. Open modal. Button. Focus button with keyboard uses. Button. Heading level 1. Accessibility within. Cancel. Focus button with keyboard uses. Button.
And that it is, we have built a fully working accessible React model step by step. First we created the structure, then we added the styling, and then the keyboard interaction, and last we are just trying to screen reader. So that it is, if this video helped you understand the accessibility better, please give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. Next, we will building an accessible drop-down or toast component, so we can be check how to work accessibility there. Drop your question, feedback, or ideas in the comment section. Thank you very much, guys. See you in the next video.